Now, you do a club act.
I do indeed.
A one-woman show. Tell me about that. In L.A., where do you work in L.A. in one-man lady show?
Oh, in the old days, the Cinegrill, that was a wonderful room.
That's right.
And the Gardenia, I'll be appearing at M Bar August 22nd.
Tell me something about the M Bar. I just found out about it tonight. I'd never heard of it. It's just down the street
It's
here.
right down the street at the corner of Fountain and Vine. And it's a wonderful room. It's kind of very old-fashioned New York, the red leather booths.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Kind of looks like
It's
Tony
not the
Soprano
Vermont.
would be eating there.
It's not the Vermont Club, is it?
No.
Okay.
Vermont's another wonderful place, yes.
How long have you been with the show now?
Well, we started out June 19th was our
And how long is the show
opening.
going to be here anyway?
Till August 9th.
Oh, good.
Maybe longer.
The performance dates, the date for your website.
Oh, that's
Yes.
right. The dates are here, what, Friday?
Yes, we are
Saturday?
Friday, Saturday evenings, Sunday matinee, and Tuesday evenings.
And you get tickets through, what is it, 411?
We have our own line, which is
You do? Go ahead.
310-473-LIVE. And our website, www.carvedinstonetheplay.com.
Okay.
And the Tuesdays are $10.
Tuesdays are $10.
Why is it $10 on Tuesdays, may I ask?
Pick up a paper
Why?
and see what's going on in the economy.
Oh,
It's our Recession Buster show.
okay. That's a very good deal. This show is really first class.
Asylum.
Especially when you start coming out after all these gentlemen carrying on, as bitchy as they are, and you're walking out there, you give that audience like, wow, where did she come from?
Clang, clang, clang with the trolley. Ding, ding, ding with the bell. Zing, zing, zing with my heartstrings. I have a feeling that we are in hell.
Adore each and every one of them. I am so honored to be a part of this cast, and especially my co-star in my particular scenes.
Tell me about him. I want to know more about him.
Alex Egan. He's going from Gertrude Stein to Frank Nelson to Shakespeare. It's quite a switch.
Really good, yes.
Yeah,
Thank you. Tell me, where are you from originally?
I'm from here. I grew up in Pasadena, California.
As always an actor.
Always an actor. Well, social worker for a while, but yeah, always an actor.
Good. That's social work. It is an actor.
Did a lot of comedy improv, was at the Groundling Sunday Show, and was an Acme comedy, and
And
did a lot of my own
very,
characters.
very funny by
Well, thank you.
controlling Judy Garland.
Thank you. I hold Judy's purse. That's
Yeah.
what I do. That's my job. But I'm having a great time.
You're having a good time. You've done other shows in town. I remember, what was it?
Well, this is actually, I haven't been in a show in a long time.
Really?
Yeah, almost 20 years since I've been on
20?
stage. Yeah.
You're
Yeah,
kidding.
no, but I've directed and choreographed shows in town, yeah. And I've written, yeah. I co-wrote a show called Haywire, and you actually interviewed us for it
Haywire
about
was
5 years
great,
ago.
yes.
And I choreographed the Beastly Bombing that was here for a while, and yeah, so.
Yeah, why do you think the audiences in L.A. are just beginning? They're just beginning going to the theater. Am I right?
Absolutely.
I think because LA is so spread out, people don't know what's around them all the time. And I always meet people that say, oh, there's a theater here? They're always surprised. So, I mean, there are places like where we are. We're at the Theater Asylum, so we're on Theater Row, and everybody knows we're here. But there are theaters everywhere. So I think people are just discovering it because they're not aware. They're in their cars all the time.
Oscar, do you write, or because you're such a... your voice just knocks me out.
Oh, thank you. Very kind to say so. I'm a professional opera singer. That's my occupation. Yeah, this is the first play. This is the first play I've done in 13 years that doesn't involve music. But I think this is just such a great experience. It's a terrific cast. I really care deeply about Oscar Wilde, about all the characters. I knew Quentin Crisp very well. I used to carry groceries to his room, and we had lunch every week. But Wilde is someone I feel very close to, and we've all selected a different period in our characters' lives. I'm working from a photograph that it was the last photograph taken of Oscar Wilde before he went to jail.
Really?
And this is 1895. I mean, everything from the tie stick to the ring to the frock coat to the flower to the trousers, the boots. This is all exactly what he looked like. And we've all made that choice.
Yes.
Leon chose Quentin at the end of his life. We've got a very specific Judy and Frank here, the Truman and the Tennessee. And now with Tennessee and Truman, we see some of them have different costumes. I've mostly stayed on the same thing. But it's so fun. Of course, Tennessee and Truman knew one another, but the rest of us were kind of thrown into the mix in an artificial way. I think that's a lot of why the chemistry of the show really works.
It really does, and I love the show. This is my second time, and you have made me laugh, Tennessee, and so true. you're playing a straight guy with all these gay characters. It scared you a little.
Well, yeah.
Go ahead.
As a character, it scared me a lot. Mainly because the scariest thing was the fact that on Earth, out of my control, was the fact that I'd become a gay icon, much to my dismay. Being that I was straight, simply because I had this manuscript from a gay man that I knew, and everybody took it as actually not only as my diary, but well, that was the most important part, was that it was not only the book that I was putting together, but it was taken as gospel, as fact, like it was mine. And he's as a character, he doesn't have problems with gays. In fact, he relates a lot to gay people because of where he comes from. And this is also a lot similar to myself. I'm a very artistic person, obviously. I'm an actor. And being from, like, very rural Oregon, that's not exactly the best thing. It's not accepted the most. And then I joined the military just to add to that.
What, a Marine? Or
I was in the Navy.
Navy, okay.
And I used to sing when I worked in the engine room. I was an engineman, of all things. I'm a bit of a contradiction in that. And I used to get made fun of for my sensitivities and my artistic qualities.
I like the word you just said, sensitivity.
Yes.
And that's exactly what it's all about. This show has sensitivity, and I feel great about this show. And Judy, you are just wonderful in the show. The songs are great. I love. Is that your routine? Was some of the routine?
No. That was
just
all
for the show.
That was written for the show, and we had a brilliant accompanist, Andy Howe, put that together for us.
Andy Howe?
That's Andy Howe's work. But that's all right from the script. That's all right from the script.
Just great. The writer who wrote this show. Tell me about the writer.
Jeffrey.
Well, I think
That would be my question. Jeffrey and I, oh gosh, we went
so
way back.
good.
He's brilliant. He's actually literally the smartest, funniest, most creative person I've ever met. We worked together, oh God, 96? He first directed a one-man show I did. And then on...
As Quentin?
No, this was totally unrelated. And
really?
then the day that Quentin died, after about 3 people said, oh, you really should play Quentin, I called Jeffrey up. At that point, we called each other several times a day to bounce ideas. And I said, write me a one-man show so I can play Oscar Wilde meets Quentin Crisp in the afterlife. And he called me back about 2 hours later and said, well, it's not a one-man show, but I have an idea. And he told me, and it was great. And I said, do it. I did a staged reading and then produced it in San Francisco in 2002.
The reviews must have been great.
Oh, yeah, they were great.
How long was it there?
Only 4 weeks.
Only 4. That's the shame of a show like this. You guys work so hard.
Oh, we're good.
And
This one's going to be around longer than 4 weeks.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I really hope so. Because you work so hard with the show, and then it's only 4 weeks. That's the trouble with the theater. Because it's you spend so much money and it goes flat.
Well,
am I right?
Yeah, we're actually going to be here 8 weeks at
8
this
weeks?
one. And maybe longer, we hope.
And the theater is called...
Theater Asylum.
That's a cute little theater name, isn't it? And it's adorable little theater. It's like a theater, how many, 60, 70, 80 people?
It'll seat up to 80 something, yeah.
It's a darling little theater, and it's real. The stage is great. I love the stage. The sets are great, simple.
And it's got great air conditioning. Just, it's summer, so keep that in mind.
So you guys are enjoying it here.
Loving it.
Good. I thank you so very much, each and every one of you, by just telling me all about yourselves, and you're a delight. I didn't know how to carry on with it, but we did the best we can. And I thought each and every one of you are just very talented. What you're doing, thank you so very much. Okay?
Thank you, Skip.
And I hope to see you at the theater, folks. Okay?